Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you all, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. Hot Boy Wes is back in jail, y'all. And they're saying that it's some really serious charges this time. I don't know how it can get any serious than the other ones, because every time he go to jail, it's serious charges, y'all. If you all don't know who Hot Boy Wes is, he's from Waco, Texas. And a word on the street is he is signed to Gucci Mane 1017 label. And this is not nothing new. All the Gucci Mane artists stay in and out of jail. It's like he pick up people that gonna go back and forth to jail. It's like if they not street, he don't want them. This is what it seems like, y'all. Everybody that's on Gucci Mane's roster is in jail, y'all, and it don't make no sense. Now, this time they're saying that it's really serious, that it's a possibility that he might not even be getting out. Okay, y'all? Now, I'm going to go down some of the charges. I don't know what all of it means, but some of it I do. Possession of trees. This is what they're saying he had. Aggravated assault. I don't understand what this other stuff is. ENH/in-stuff. In-stuff. I don't know what that is. Okay. Robbery. Retaliation. Why is he out robbing people? He signed to a record label. Y'all, what's going on with this guy? Let me check something real quick, y'all. Cause I always do this anyway to just see if they got any money. Check their net worth, okay? Because we know that when they get signed, they're giving them crumbs and it's not lasting them. And this is why these guys are still selling, sad stuff on the side, okay? Nothing is really coming up for Hot Boy Wes. Now, I've never heard of this page before, so I know this can't be true. This can't be. So I'm not even gonna say that because I know that ain't true. He ain't worth no 20-something million. That's a lie. But this page, I've never heard of it. I'm not gonna click on it because this is how you get viruses. Okay, y'all. So yeah. This is ridiculous. Robbery. And this ain't the first time that he been arrested for robbery, because he done been arrested for robbery before and got right back out. I don't understand how you can be signed to a big label like Gucci Mane them and then 1017 and you are running around here broke. And the sad part about it is all these artists is running around here still getting in trouble, and their labels is enjoying all their money. Okay? The wives and the managers and the people that's on the label, they are enjoying all of these artists' money, and these artists is running around here scrambling to just keep their head above water. They still out here selling street pharmacy stuff like ain't nothing changed, y'all. And it really hasn't. They give them a little startup money, and after that, they own them. They own them for the rest of their lives. And this is sad. You would think that they could do enough shows and pay people their money back and whatever interest that they got to pay and move on. But this is not how the industry is, y'all. Then it also says retaliation. So if it's on retaliation, that most likely is some street association mess. Somebody did something to his boys, then they go back to do something back. So is that a part of RICO too? Okay, when you're doing a retaliation. Criminal mischief, that's another charge. So all of it is mischievous if you ask me. Assault, again, another assault. So this is a second assault, okay, that they got on here of assaulting somebody, because the first assault, aggravated was ASLT, which I think is assault. It's a warrant, and then it says ENTINSUFF. I have no clue what all of this stuff is. Then it says theft. So he's stealing too, y'all. He out here not only robbing, but he's stealing. And if he go to jail for robbing, y'all know not to leave nothing around him. He gonna steal it too. But this has to do with all the street pharmacy stuff, y'all, that these artists are using. That's what I tell y'all about Kenny Baby Boy. This guy here, they about in the same boat. allegedly, with using all of the street pharmacy stuff. Y'all, they hooked on it. And they gotta get it one way or the other. If it means stealing it, if it means taking it, whatever it may be, this is what they have to do to keep up their habits and all of that stuff. If you ask me, signing deals for a lot of these, kids is worse. It's worse. You take somebody off the street that's regularly just doing a lot of trees every day, okay? Then you give them $500,000. Just throw that out there. Most time, 9 out of 10, they don't even get that much. But I'm just gonna throw that out there. $500,000 you give them because you feel like you can make some money off of them, right? This is what these labels are doing. Then you take this person that normally is doing trees every day, a whole lot of it, and he's introduced to some stronger stuff because he got more money now. So he can get the good stuff that he can get that have him feeling real good, okay? Then he has an entourage because he can't go nowhere without somebody that's trying to rob him and do something to him, okay? So not only do he have to pay for his habit, he has to pay for his entourage habit as well, y'all. So this money goes really fast when you going shopping, buying jewelry, and rims, y'all. Rims, cars, jewelry, tricking off with some of these females, some of them tricking off with some men too. That money leaves really fast. And by the end of that money leaving, you done got hooked on something else even stronger. So you really got to go hard to keep up that habit. So they ends up right slap dab where they started from. Doing street pharmacy stuff, selling street pharmacy stuff, robbing other people that go to work and, try to make a living instead of take from each other and this and that. You're going to rob the people in the neighborhood that's trying to make a living. So this is how this just is a cycle that keeps going on and on and on. It also has another assault family violence with I don't know what that is. PRI, and it's broke off. I can't see that charge. But it says assault family violence. So is he jumping on somebody in his own family too, y'all? Because this is what it's sounding like right here. It got 1, 2, 3 assaults on here. So who all was he assaulting, y'all? Some of everybody? Theft, mischief, retaliation, robbery. This sounds like a junkie gone bad, y'all. Okay, this is all that I see, a junkie gone bad. Smoking his kneecaps off, okay? And cannot keep up, with his habit. This is what I see. And it's a shame that you have people like Gucci Mane that's out here just prospering, him and his wife. And all of their artists is either locked up in jail. It's like he is not providing any kind of guidance for them whatsoever, y'all. Whatsoever. So he's back in there. He's gone again. And this is somebody that a lot of people was feeling like he was the one on that expressway. A lot of people feel this way. Okay, I don't know. But we cannot get the paperwork on when he got out of jail. Because, first of all, he did some type of deal and he was on house arrest. But we don't know what exact day he came out on house arrest. So we don't know if he was even out during the time that Mo3 got taken out. For surely sure. But a lot of people feel he was. And a lot of people feel like he got that deal because of the fact that he played a part in Mo3 being taken out. But I'm not sure about this one, y'all. I'm not. I really ain't. And I'm going to tell y'all something about this one, too. He's talented. He is talented. I think he's talented. And it's sad. If they could get off of the street pharmacy stuff, they could clear their heads and try to, get out of what they done dug themselves under. Okay, y'all? By signing with all these different labels and all these people in their pocket. The only way that they're going to get out of that jam, just owing everybody money and this and that, and that, they got to have a clear head and work a workout plan that they can get off of, away from under these people that they're signing to. And then they can do music and prosper off of their own stuff instead of somebody else sitting back buying their woman diamond rings for the pinky toes. Okay, y'all? And they sitting out here struggling and robbing people to try to, keep their head above water. It's sad, but this is how the industry is, y'all. This is how it's been going lately, and they're getting worse and worse and worse, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, Ice Cube just came forward and said, he been dropping some jewels lately, y'all. Ice Cube came forward and he said that the majority of the people that they're signing artists, they own prisons, y'all. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't think anybody is up there to owning prisons but Jay-Z now, to be honest. I think Jay-Z, this was something he would get himself, and this would make sense as to why Casanova got, jumped on in prison. And I said this the other day. I said that due to the fact that he is an artist of, Rock Nation, he can, if he go to jail for all of those years, Jay-Z can't make no money off you when you in jail. But if somebody was to take you out in that jail, he got an insurance policy on you that he would make money off of. So it makes sense, because I said it didn't make sense for the judge to even put that letter out if he wrote that letter to him personally. So he can go, be a little lenient on his, sentence. And that letter got out. That's so dangerous for stuff like that to happen. But it's going to show you that the judicial system does not care about your lives. And this is why a lot of people don't like to work with the police, even for to help out their own neighborhood, or somebody get taken out, in their neighborhood or whatever. A lot of them don't like to work with no police, because the police, after they didn't use you to tell on somebody, then this is what they do. They throw you to the wolves. They ain't stun you after that. This is how they do people. And see, this is why a lot of people don't be wanting to talk and say nothing, period. Because they feel like they all working together. But it makes sense now that Ice Cube said that a lot of these people that they're signing these labels to, that you're signing to with, they own the prison. They own a portion of the prison system. And I know it's some kind of it's a stock that you can invest in prison. It's a stock. Somebody told me about this a long time ago, that if you want to get in on this prison stock, you could. And I was like, how? And they was telling me that if somebody that is a normal person that keep getting out, going back to jail, getting out, going back to jail, you could put a stock on them. And when they goes back to jail, you get a percentage. It's weird how they got this stuff set up. But somebody was explaining this to me a long time ago, and I was like, what? But yes, you can buy a stock on people. Just say, this guy right here got back out of jail. You can buy a stock on him that the next time he get caught going back to jail for anything, then your money go up that you didn't put in. It's weird, y'all. It is weird, but now it's starting to make sense. This is why certain people get touched in the prisons, because some of the people that they sign to owns a portion of the prison system. So if they can get you taken out in the prison if they want to, okay, y'all, it's messed up. That and I was wondering, why is Meek Mill and Jay-Z so invested in the prison system and stuff? Because a lot of people was feeling like, they need to be invested in the prison system because there's so much stuff going on. People getting hit up, taken out in the prison, people living like animals in the prison system. So a lot of people felt like, this was needed. But word on the street, no. The reason why their interest is all into these jails and stuff now is because they have money tied into these jails. And I want y'all to pay attention to, how much it costs for you to talk to your loved one on the phone. It costs so much money. I want you to pay attention to how much the food and stuff costs in there. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Like candy bars and stuff that you would probably pay 79 cents a dollar for, you're probably going to pay a couple of dollars for in there. And this is how that they're making a lot of money off of these guys when they're going back and forth in the jail system. It's weird. It is weird. And it's sad, y'all, that rappers that, everybody used to support when they were coming up, like Jay-Z and stuff like that, and you had people that was coming up and you listened to their music and supported them, now they done got to a status to where they feel like they're untouchable, and that they're putting stake in on their own people. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It's weird. And I'm so happy that, Ice Cube, even though Ice Cube, everybody feel like he a sellout too, because he do his own people wrong, because he wasn't paying people. But some people was sending me some information about Ice Cube. And, they corrected me on something, because I didn't know. They didn't really correct me because I didn't know about it. But they sent me some information talking about, let me pull this up real quick, y'all. They sent me some information. And they were talking about how Ice Cube did offer, people to come back and do the Friday, and they didn't want to do it. And they said that, Chris didn't want to do it for the simple fact that he didn't want to do no trees and stuff no more. So all of a sudden, he felt like he didn't want to do no trees before. Did he really have to do the trees though, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Did he really have to do the trees? If he's a good actor, he could have been acting like he was doing the trees. He didn't really have to do it. I'm just saying, y'all. So why was that, something that he couldn't still do? And they said that he was, Ice Cube. I didn't know about this, but they said that Ice Cube offered him, a decent amount of money for to come back and do Friday, but he chose not to. So for him to sell out, I feel like Chris Tucker sold out. Now, if you didn't want to come back and do Friday, and Friday is what kind of put you on the map, as well as, Def Comedy Jam and stuff like that. But Friday really put Chris on the map. And I do notice one thing about Chris. He did start doing movies with, I think he's Chinese or something, a Korean guy. He started doing movies with, these type of actors as if he, everybody else was little people to him. He started doing movies with all of these really, up there elites. Okay, y'all? I did notice that, but I had no idea that he turned down Friday. Okay? It's crazy that, this is what got you started. This is what made everybody like, Chris Tucker, everybody liked him for the simple fact that, the way he acted in that movie. And you will turn your back on the people that supported you from the start. That's kind of weird. But if that's the case, then I got to back up off of Ice Cube for the simple fact that. But then I started hearing some more rumors that he was doing other people wrong that had got, did the movie. So I don't know, y'all. I heard rumors about Ice Cube doing other people wrong in the picture too. When it came down to the pay, I don't know. I'm going to just put it like that. I'm not sure about it. But I'm going to say this. I'm glad that he is talking about a lot of stuff, because now that he's saying some things, we can put the pieces of the puzzle together, which makes sense. And, I said this before I even heard about, Ice Cube was going to come forward and say that, some of these rapper labels that they own a portion of the prison systems. Before he said this, I said that, for something to happen to Casanova, after he sent that judge that letter, I was like, you got to think about who he signed to. And I said this, Roc Nation. And Roc Nation stood to gain some money off of him if he passed away. You always got to follow the money, y'all. I say this all the time. Always follow the money. So it's a possibility that, if Roc Nation owns a portion of the, and I'm going to tell y'all something, I pulled up some information on that. And it said that a business partner to Jay-Z does, is affiliated with the prison system and all of this stuff. So is it safe to say that his business partner that owns some of the prison system, he could have business with him as well with the prison system, but he just leaving his name out of that because he don't want it to get out? Because this is some serious bombs that Ice Cube is dropping right now, y'all. Seriously. This is just like a never-ending cycle. You sign somebody, and it would make sense too that to be honest with you, it would make sense that F. Gucci Mane had a stake in the prison system, because all of his artists are in jail right now, and you get to control them when they're on the outside and on the inside, either way. And you got to think about these guys that's passing away in the jail. That's artists. Look at this artist that was just about to get out of jail, and he got taken out. I just did this video earlier this year, but he got taken out right when he was finna get out. He was like a month or so away to get out after he had spent a nice amount of time in there, and then he got taken out, y'all. So it's a possibility that their own record labels that they're signed to is getting paid off of them going back to prison back and forth. And if that's the case, how you know that they won't even tell on you? So if you ain't making them no money on the street, you making some money doing the stock. And then if they want to, get a big lump sum off of you, then they drop a bag on you while you in there, and you get taken out, and they can just cash in on the insurance policy, because the insurance policy don't stop just because they go to jail. It doesn't. As long as they keep paying on it, that insurance policy is in play until something happens to one of those artists. This is a sad thing that's going on, y'all. But it is what it is, y'all. Okay? But I had to let you all know that, yeah, somebody sent me some information on Ice Cube saying that he did try to make things right with some of the actors on Friday, but they was on some bull crap. Okay, y'all? So I have to throw that out there. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. It just makes me wonder, I'm kind of on the fence with Ice Cube, because not only is Ice Cube, heavily at his feet planted and, a lot of stuff that all these movies that he made and all of this stuff, but he also has his feet planted, his son, in some really good movies and some really high, with big time actors. So it makes you wonder, was you always a part of this mess in the first place? And now all of a sudden something that, something went wrong with you and your elites, and now you want to, run back to us? Because I told y'all, a lot of these artists, they feel like they on top of the world. And then when the elites and other people turn on them, then that's when they go back to their people. That's when they start going back to their people, acting like, I'm trying to help y'all, and I'm telling on them because of this and that. But really it's because, they done turned on you now. So now here you are. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm glad he's dropping these little its and bits of information out, because it's important for people to know. It's important for people to think about before they go sign into somebody. It's important. And people don't listen. I'm going to just be completely honest with y'all. It's a lot of people that's not listening, because if you think about it, Boosie just signed 2 more artists. Everybody that's Boosie is signing is, dropping like flies, or somebody else is stealing them. Okay, y'all. It's still not working out with Boosie. So, for people to still want to sign with Boosie is weird to me. Money, people will do anything for some money, y'all, even if they feel like they shouldn't do it. It's seeming like they'll sign with anybody. But knowing this information, that somebody that you could be signing to, it's a possibility that they could own prisons and stuff. This is a game changer for you to know this. But it makes sense, y'all. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, y'all. So please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. And let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this whole ordeal, y'all. Just let me know. Anyway, peace.